The phrasal verb pan out is a common expression in English, and you might hear it in conversations, movies, or even in books. But what does pan out actually mean? Let's explore its meaning in a simple, beginner-friendly way, with clear examples to help you understand and remember it. First, let's look at the basic definition. When someone says that something pans out, they are talking about how a plan, a situation, or an event turns out in the end. It's about the final result or outcome, especially when you're unsure if things will go well or not. In other words, pan out is used to discuss whether things ended up as expected or hoped. Where does this expression come from? The origin of pan out goes back to the days of gold mining. Miners used a pan to separate gold from dirt and stones in rivers. If their efforts were successful and they found gold, it panned out. They got the result they wanted. Over time, people started using pan out for any situation where you don't know if the result will be good or not. Now, let's see how pan out is used in everyday English. Imagine you and your friends are planning a picnic. You hope the weather will be nice and everyone will have fun. Later, you talk about the day and say, "Our picnic really panned out. The sun was shining and everyone enjoyed themselves." Here, panned out means the picnic turned out well. The result was good. Sometimes things do not pan out. For example, suppose someone tries a new recipe for a cake, but it does not taste good. You might hear them say, "I tried baking a new cake, but it didn't pan out." In this case, didn't pan out means the result was not successful or did not happen as hoped. Let's look at more examples to make it even clearer. Example 1. Anna is searching for a new job. She sends out many applications and goes to interviews. After some time, she gets a job offer. Anna could say, "I wasn't sure if my job search would pan out, but I finally got a great job." Here, Anna is talking about the positive result of her efforts. Example 2. Tom and his friends decide to start a small business. They work hard for months, but the business does not make money, and they decide to close it. Tom might say, "We tried to start a business, but it didn't pan out." This means their business did not succeed as they hoped. Example 3. Imagine you are waiting to see if it will rain during your vacation. If the weather stays dry and sunny, you could say, "Luckily, the weather panned out, and we enjoyed our trip." This shows that the final outcome was good. It's important to know that pan out is usually used when the result is not certain at the beginning. You use it for situations where you hope for a good outcome, but you do not know what will happen until later. Let's break down the grammar of pan out. The verb pan combines with out to form the phrasal verb. The tense can change depending on when the event happens. For example, you can say, "I hope everything pans out," present tense. You hope for a good result now or in the future. "It panned out well," past tense. The result was good. "It didn't pan out," past tense, negative. The result was not good. You can also add more details, like what you hoped would happen. For example, his plan to travel to Europe didn't pan out because he couldn't get a visa. Here, you explain why things did not work out. Let's see how pan out is used in questions. If you want to ask someone about the result of something, you can say, "How did your project pan out?" This means, what was the final result of your project? Now, let's look at some more sentences using pan out so you can hear how it sounds in different situations. "We made a lot of changes to our schedule, but everything panned out in the end." Do you think your idea will pan out? "She was worried about the test, but it panned out better than she expected." "His investment didn't pan out, and he lost some money." "I'm not sure if our travel plans will pan out, but I hope they do." As you can see, pan out can be used in positive and negative situations. It helps you talk about results, especially when you did not know what the outcome would be. Here are a few tips on how to use pan out naturally. 1. Use it when talking about plans, ideas, or actions where the result is not certain. 2. Use it in both positive and negative sentences. 3. Remember, pan out is informal. It's perfect for everyday conversation, but you might not use it in formal writing. Let's review some common situations where you might use pan out. After a job interview, I hope the interview pans out. When waiting for exam results, I studied hard. I hope it pans out. Planning a party. I wasn't sure if people would come, but the party panned out. Making travel arrangements. We didn't know if our travel plans would pan out because of the weather. If you want to use pan out in your own conversations, try thinking about times when you were unsure of the result, but later found out what happened. For example, you can talk about your plans, hopes, or experiments. Remember, pan out is all about results. Did things work out the way you wanted or not? That's the key idea behind this phrasal verb. To sum up, pan out means to turn out well or to have a particular result, especially one that is good or successful. You use it when you are talking about plans, situations, or actions that might work or might not work, and you find out the result later. So next time you hear someone say, "Let's see how it pans out," you'll know they are waiting to find out if things will go well or not. And if someone says, "I'm glad it panned out," they mean the result was good. With this explanation and the examples you've heard, you can now understand and use pan out confidently in your own English conversations.